And now, your ABC6 Storm Tracker weather with Chief Meteorologist Jeff Denoyer.
Talked last night at 11 o'clock before we walked out of the station. I said at that desk, I said, we're going to make hurricane history tomorrow. Unfortunately, history we don't want. I know you see some of the images coming in of the storm surge and the rainfall and the winds and everything's jaw-dropping. But wait until Ian moves north and you get to see what happens on the aftermath, on the backside of it, when things start to quiet down. It's going to be unbelievable. The destruction in the Fort Myers, Punta Gorda, Port Charlotte area, even Tampa. You know, the trend yesterday was to move south with the landfall, and it made landfall just to the west of Port Charlotte. And, you know, one of these things where it didn't really matter where it made landfall, because from Tampa all the way down to Fort Myers, just getting pummeled. Look at all this heavy rainfall. The eye right here, the eye wall moving inland. And this rain wraps and stretches all the way up towards Jacksonville, Savannah, Georgia. And it's this area right here obviously takes the brunt of it, where the landfall was made today. But this continues tracking across Florida, Hurricane Ian does, and brings really heavy rainfall to areas in even eastern portions of Florida. So we're not done yet. Cat 4, yes, impressive. And though it may lose steam as it crosses Florida to a tropical storm, the entire time it's transitioning to a depression, it's still raining very hard. There's still winds that are gusting up to 50, 60 miles an hour in a tropical storm form. And the rainfall itself extends all the way back up into the Carolinas as we go into the weekend. And it does look like now some of this rainfall will brush southern New England. And I'll talk about that in your local forecast right now, which looks beautiful. Blue skies and clouds and just kind of passing by at times, and it's just gorgeous outside. I don't want to play up how great our weather is when we see what's happening in Florida, but we are on a pretty special run this week. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday have been nice. Temperatures in the mid to upper 60s. A few locations nudge 70 briefly during the afternoon. And then tonight, with partly cloudy conditions, we'll drop it back into the upper 40s and low 50s, much like last night. You got that cool, refreshing start to the day tomorrow. And then maybe not quite as warm tomorrow, but still lots of sunshine for your Thursday. Very nice conditions with winds turning north light, temperatures mid to upper 60s for areas in Rhode Island and southeastern Mass. Lots of sunshine for you, and your temperatures in the low to mid 60s, and a cool fall feel with lots of sunshine. A wonderful combination for the end of September. Our weather remains quiet. So let's track what we're looking at for the weekend. Yesterday I had mentioned that I think there's going to be a little bit more cloud cover on Sunday. I have added even more cloud cover for Saturday and Sunday with a little rain. Let me show you why. So here is where Hurricane Ian is tonight, working across Florida and then lifting north tomorrow towards the Carolinas and into portions of Georgia. Areas like Asheville, North Carolina, Knoxville, Tennessee will get into some heavy rain. And that shield of rain lifts north. Now, yesterday, the rain came about as far north as here and then went out east. Some of the forecast models today bringing in more cloud cover for the weekend and inching that rain up into southern New England as we go into especially Saturday night and Sunday morning. Doesn't look like it will be all that heavy. The heaviest of rain looks to remain south, but still just kind of brushing us with a little bit of rain and then moving on out. By the afternoon on Sunday, there's a lot of clouds, but probably not as much rain as in the morning. We get a little break on Monday, and then a few more showers will clip the area on Tuesday. But overall, minimal impacts for our area for southern New England with Hurricane Ian. We're just going to have to go from sunshine to clouds, a few showers, mainly Saturday night into Sunday morning. It cools off a bit on Sunday, where high temperatures are only in the low 60s. But overall, for southern New England, Hurricane Ian is something that we watch on TV and the devastation that takes place in Florida more than having a direct impact. Once the rain for the weekend moves out, we talked about the shower chance again for Tuesday. By the middle of next week, sunshine returns for Wednesday. High temperatures in the 60s for the entire 7-day forecast, Tiffany.
Thanks, Jeff. Still to come on